What's going on YouTube? My name is Chrissy A Game and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna do something a little special. We're gonna be ranking every Call of Duty from the first Call of Duty all the way to Vanguard. We're gonna do this ranking, because I thought I was gonna do it that way. When we rank those, we're gonna check everything that those games rank. So the camping, the multiplayer zombies on launch. We're not gonna check out the DLCs, just what the game gives you when you buy the game at first, without DLC, just a basic game of what they are. So we're gonna check out camping, multiplayer of each Call of Duty, and the special modes, the zombies, the special ops, whatever they bring you, and rank them. So what I said, this is my opinion, but if you disagree, you can leave a comment, and we'll just get through it. First Call of Duty, I never played. This is the only one I never played in this list. I just never played. I did play Finest Hour, which is I think was like a port version of this one, but anyways. Call of Duty 2. I'm gonna give it a C tier. First Call of Duty had multiplayer, if you guys remember. I mean, this one's very old, of course, but first Call of Duty had multiplayer. It was not bad. It was just, it was like one of those Call of Duties, right? That you buy and you finish. The camping was good. Let's put it that way. The camping was very good. The multiplayer was also very good. It was the first Call of Duty had all multiplayer at the time. Now Call of Duty 1 does on PC and everything, but this was a big thing at the time. Call of Duty 2 multiplayer was very fun, and yeah. Call of Duty 3, I'm gonna give it an E tier. The multiplayer was broken, multiplayer was not fun. The only thing I can sit the camping, but it's been so long since I played the camping on this Call of Duty that it is hard to say if you know where to put it. Alright, now we're getting into the real tier. Call of Duty 4, definitely an S tier. The start of what we have today, which is one of the biggest franchises of all time. Amazing camping. I can only agree on that. The camping was amazing in Call of Duty. It's just the classic. It's the most classic, one of the most classic game of all time. Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare. It's just, it's one of those games that you play as a kid, and you still play it as adult. You still enjoy it. The nostalgia, of course. Multiplayer, had a huge change from Call of 3 to Call of 4. Oh my god, man. The modern games. We have 3 World War II games in a row, and then we had Modern Warfare, which was Modern Warfare's. The game was good. I think the Modern Warfare trilogy is the best game of all time. I would have said Treyarch's Black Ops, or even whatever that goes into the camping too, but Black Ops kind of broke that. So S tier. What I wore, I'm also gonna leave it in S tier. I'm gonna put it below Call of Duty 4. For me personally, is my favorite camping on the Call franchise. Love the World War II camping, especially that iconic mission with Reznov at the fountain in Stalingrad. Just those epic moments from that. Plus, you had the birds of zombies, which you guys know I played zombies on this channel in the past, but it's what I spent those are my days playing zombies in my entire life. So of course I really do enjoy zombies. So of course this is gonna be there. But the bird of zombies and multiplayer was very fun too. Had new game modes, had more to offer than Call of Duty 4 in a way. And also, don't forget the broken MP40 at the time. Modern Warfare 2, I'm gonna give it an A tier. Actually, I'm gonna put it on top of S tier for now. It's like I'm gonna say this. Like, it's a good call. Don't get me wrong. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was a good Call of Duty, but it's just like the most. I think that the thing is known for is the multiplayer. Sure, the campaign was very good. Follow Call of Duty 4 and it ended with Modern Warfare 3. Was supposed to be constantly Ghost, never did happen. But then you had the special ops, which is basically parts of the missions of the campaign, and is ported to what we have in the campaign. But the multiplayer is where it shine. Of course, you guys remember those moments of the nuke, which is probably the most known thing for Modern Warfare 2, which is to nuke. Get a nuke, be good. So the 3 game was very fun, so we're gonna put it there. BO1, I'm gonna give it an A tier. Just because, but first of all, it started the Black Ops camping with Mason, the character of Mason in the Woods. If you guys want to, you can also go ahead and look at my beautiful interview with Frank was right here. It's available on my YouTube channel right here if you want to look at it. Anyways, great campaign, great multiplayer. I think that's what it just goes there. The multiplayer was fun. So many about this weapon. Sniping was very bad for months in this game. They nerfed the snipers, bro. When they launched that game, it took them 8 months, which is almost an end of the life cycle of the game, to fix this when you aim. It was just most of it was working, but zombies had amazing maps. I don't think there's actually like a bad map in Black Ops 1 Zombies. I think the most like controversial map is probably Shangri-La because it's very hard, but it's still a good map. Don't get me wrong. But Zombies had a good. Once it was good, the game was good. Modern Warfare 3, I'm gonna put it in below Modern Warfare 2, but after Call of 4. Modern Warfare 3, I think the thing that shined for me the most, if I remember the most playing for that game, was survival. I think we're gonna agree. Play that game, play survival. You know how good the survival one is in the game. Really fun. I had many hours of survival. It was so much fun with survival in this game. Then you have the multiplayer, of course, which was I know I had some people that told me that the multiplayer was I did prefer Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. I'm gonna be honest. I personally prefer Modern Warfare 3 multiplayers than Modern Warfare 2, in my personal opinion. And also the Infected, the Born, the Born of Infected, which was Modern Warfare 3, I think, big thing in multiplayer. And also, I think that's why it goes shine a little bit of multiplayer because the Infected was really fun. Then the campaign, World War 3 and the campaign, like it was literally World War 3. Fucking amazing story, nice ending with Captain Price, Yuri, and Makarov. Amazing campaign. I'm gonna put it over Modern Warfare 2 for that reason. Black Ops 2. I cannot put okay. The reason I'm not gonna put Black Ops 2, I'm gonna put it below Modern Warfare 3, and here's the reason. Of course, we know amazing campaign. That's no question about it. The multiplayer, again, amazing multiplayer. I think that's when a lot of people. I think like Black Ops 2 is where a lot of people start playing Call of Duty because the multiplayer is so much fun. The Ballista, remember sniping with the Ballista and the DSR 50 and all those moment multiplayer and the gun game and everything, which was better than BO1, sure, but Black Ops 2 was just it was something else. Now I want to talk a little bit about zombie because this is where it gets controversial. So Black Ops 2 had some of the worst zombie map, but some of the best map. So we had, of course, I'm talking about Origins, Mom of Eden, and Buried. I don't know Buried, but Origins and Mom of Eden are two fan favorite, and like always in the top 3. At least one of them was always in the top 3 of their favorite maps of all time when I see ranking list, except for Kino, that Chaos did. Black Ops 2 was really controversial zombies because it had Dire Rise, which we're not gonna talk about Dire Rise, Dire Rise, Transit. Oh god, man, just thinking about those maps just makes me want to cringe. Jesus. And of course, the infamous, Town. I think like Town was like what people really liked from Black Ops 2. And I'm gonna say this, of all the Call of Duty of when it comes to zombies, anyways, I feel like the Town map was like the perfect map to introduce new players because it was a small map. You had Pack a Punch, 5 perks. Well, if you 6 and 6 if you play multiplayer for Tombstone, but on Town. But it was the perfect map to introduce the new zombie players. And I feel like Black Ops 2 is where a lot of people jump on zombie because you had to like the map like Town, which you didn't really have to travel much. You had a couple of doors, Pack a Punch in the middle. Perks were easy to get. There was only 2 bus location, a good place to camp on top of where Quick 5 is. It was like decent map. Well, I should grab beside Quick 5, I should say. Black Ops 2, I'm gonna put it below 1 for 3 just because Zombie was some of the worst map, and that's unforgivable. Call of Duty Ghosts, I'm gonna give it a C tier, top of C. I think the most controversial Call of Duty at the time, for sure, Ghosts was hated widely. So I had 3 games. The camping, which I think is the best thing of this game. I really enjoy Ghost camping. I'll say it. I really very enjoy the camping from Call of Duty Ghosts. Amazing camping. I love the characters, but that's not enough to sit this Call of Duty. We had the really infamous Extinction, which was fun at first. I'll be honest. When they get first launch, I was 12 at the time, right? I was born in 2001, so I was 12 at the time that came out. I remember buying the game for Christmas, and I actually enjoyed playing the first map of Extinction. Extinction, yeah, where it was called. The first one was great. It was actually fun. It was really fun. But then it went downside till I forgot the name of the maps for gaming. It's been like years I played this, but the map with the boat, the boss did that was fun. It has a lot of controversy for this game again, and then the multiplayer was again. The thing I can remember from multiplayer was was infected, and the sniper, one of the snipers, which I was decent at with it. But except for that, it's a weird Call of Duty. Advanced Warfare, I'm gonna give it a D tier. I Actually, no, I'm gonna put it have either. So, I think that Advanced Warfare is not the worst Call of Duty of all time. We'll get that really soon. But it's such like a hard Call of Duty to rank because think about it. I had a decent campaign, I guess, but it was just honest. I mean, Kevin Spicy was not enough to sit a campaign. Let's put it that way. Multiplayer was just a bunch of bullshit, with just with pay to win, with some pay to win bullshit from pay to win with the spy shops, which were launched, which we'll go back to three after, and then zombies was this the oh no, just no, and just it's just I'm gonna give it a D tier, but that's what it is. Black Ops 3. Okay, Black Ops 3 was very controversial. I'm gonna give it an A tier. And the thing that's saving this, it's not the campaign. Let's put it together out of the way. Campaign shit, right? We all know that campaign was bad. Train go boom, it was bad. But when you look at the other two game modes, which I think was real shine, I think let's talk about some of his last. The multiplayer was really fun. It was Advanced Warfare kind of, but like not as futuristic. But the multiplayer was, in my opinion, just not the fun. And the sniping was actually fun in this game. The game modes that they put out there. Safeguard was one of my favorite game mode, and also the one where I forget the name of that we had to put the ball in the basket. Uplink. Is it? No, Uplink. I forgot was the game mode. Oh yeah, Uplink was fun too. But it's the place that game shines the most, and that's what's even eaters is zombies. Black Ops 3 had one bad map ish, which is not a bad map, but it's what people decided to pick on, which is Setsubo Noshima. That's the only map. Again, I love every single map of Zombies in Black Ops 3. But Shitty must the one that people be like, man. And maybe Revolution, even though I really enjoy Revolution, bitch about it, but you know what. And of course, Zombie Chronicles being the most sold DLC in 2017 of all games in the world. Most sold DLC. Well, technically DLC 5. Even people that don't even play Zombies bought Zombie Chronicles because it was like DLC 5. It was the first Call of Duty had 5 DLC. I think the other ones is dead. So I'm gonna give it E tier. I cannot do below the BO1, but still other. If the multiplayer was better or the camping, I would put it probably in S tier. But like the camping puts it down. Effort and Warfare, I'm gonna give it a B tier. Actually no, I cannot. I have to give it a C tier. I'm gonna put it over Ghost. I think the only good thing about this game, and we can all agree, was the camping. If you like it or not, the characters are very interesting. Ethan the Robot, I love Ethan the Robot. I still remember his name because I love it, Ethan the Robot. If an Warfare had social control, the multiplayer was a really powerful Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Technically, it had some cool game modes there, but at launch, this game would be an F at launch. That's the thing. I did say it was a launch. I cannot give it a fucking there. Is it better than Advanced Warfare? Probably, yeah. This game at launch had no leaderboards for multiplayer. Had no pan job. It was not even finished when the game came out. The camping is what is making not go in FD right now. The game was decent. Most was a ripoff, and zombies. The zombie space lane was like good. But again, that's what puts it in the D. Zombie space lane was decent, but not. Okay. I'm gonna give World War 2 a B tier. World War 2 was when I give up zombies. After Infinite Warfare World War 2, I still, you can check out my channel, but I still play a shit ton of this game on my channel. That's when I think that's where my channel started slowly, very slowly growing up. Is when I started playing World War 2 Zombies. Fun game to play in general. I really enjoyed the game. I really did. The campaign was amazing. I really, really, really loved the campaign for World War 2. I think that's where the game truly shined. Multiplayer was really fun. Multiplayer was actually really fun. And the way, yes, you can still buy COD points to get some supply drops, but they give us a way that Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare did it first in a way that you can grind some coins, the gray coins, and I forgot what they call in World War 2, to grind to get the multiplayer you want in multiplayer. So it wasn't as bad as pay to win. You can still buy it, but you can still grind the game. But it's not as grindy as usually is. You also do some mission to get some supplies for free. The game was good. Then zombies is where you just don't talk about it. Like the first map was okay, but then the other map was just completely shit. And the final Wish, whatever the fuck it's called, the third DLC, was the worst zombie map of all time. I don't know if it's worse than Vanguard, but anyways. Okay. I'm gonna give Black Ops 4 to Black Ops 4 have 4 games too. That's what I have to remember. But like none of them were really fun stuff like multiplayer. They had no campaign too. I know it has 3. It was had no campaign. I'm gonna top of C tier. Black Ops 2 was a such a weird Call of Duty. Actually, not. Yeah. So let's talk about Black Ops 4. So there's 2 things you have to remember for Black Ops 4, of course. First thing is it had no camping, of course. Second thing is the blackout was good for nostalgia, and that's it. There was nothing special about a blackout. Literally, I remember we did a reveal trailer. It was so hype. You guys probably remember it was so hype. People were just like people were so hype in blackout, and turned out being just a nostalgia trailer you play for like a week. I played Blackout more during the beta than the actual full game came out. Cause like I played the beta and I was already tired of it. I played for like the entirety of the beta. I played about PC and PS4. I played all of it. Like literally, I was grinding the hell of it. And then when the full game came, I did play a little bit of when the full game came out, but I didn't grind as much as I did when the beta came out. Then the zombies. Oh god, it had a couple of grim maps. 9, of course. Dead of the Night. Uh, I enjoyed Classified, but the Easter egg was bullshit. You do 150 rounds. And your maps were shit. We're not going about zombies. We all know how Black Ops Zombies turned out to be. Jesus, it was harsh. Modern Warfare 2019. I'm gonna include Warzone in here because there's no Warzone. Warzone is its own Call of Duty, I guess, because it's free. It is sold separately, I guess, in a way. I'm gonna give this a tier. Modern Warfare 2019 was the remake of the original Modern Warfare, and we're getting Modern Warfare 2 in a couple of months from now, in November of this year. October, I forgot. Still a good Call of Duty. I don't know. I don't think I have anything bad to say about Modern Warfare 2019. I mean, Monster was good. I mean, it was really nice. 2v2s, 2v2s were born and it carried on to Cold War and Vanguard. I really enjoyed the 2v2s. I think those were great added to the game. And the camping was amazing, and I mean amazing. It was probably the most realistic campaign we ever got in a long time. And I play like FPS in like games of my life, but like this campaign was so realistic to the world we live in. No, we're not in war with the Russian like they are near. Well, yeah, Russia is like right now, but you know, it was so realistic to to the real life. And then the third mode, which was special ops, which I didn't enjoy this much. The survival, I know I said this, and people like, it's not. It was very hard, and it's because of the Juggernaut was just so overpowered in that game. Oh, holy shit! As soon as you pass wave 10, Juggernaut's almost impossible to kill. You have to be super like one of the really good player to beat it. And yeah, it was a good game. Cold War, I'm gonna give it a top of B tier. Um, actually, I could give it an E tier. I think I'm gonna put it on top of Modern Warfare. I think the thing that shines in this game again was the zombies, especially Outbreak. We'll talk about this last. Campaign, really enjoyed the campaign. It was a remake or like a reboot of the original, Black Ops campaign. They recast James Seabers. We did talk about this in the interview. If you guys want to watch this interview, don't ever think about Woods and why that guy, which was the original thing, was not in Cold War. Because if you play Cold War, James Seabers is not.
You see that, Hines? We're gonna take it.
This is not him in Cold War. They took somebody else with that and imitated him. Anyways, yeah, Cold War was, the zombies outbreak was good. We had good maps. Firebase Z, Diamond Machine was good. Ma was very fun. Love Forsaken. Firebase Z was like like a mid map, I guess. And then Outbreak, of course, was zombie really trying to Cold War, which I play a lot of Outbreak in my life. It was super Easter egg too. Like it was a good game. And then the multiplayer was very controversial. I think that I enjoy Cold War Zombies. I still play it now. I still play to this day. I still play Cold War Zombies. I don't Cold War Multiplayer. I don't play Vanguard obviously, so I just play Cold War. Yeah, it's a good Call of Duty. And then Vanguard. Okay, is it not obvious? I'm actually gonna give it an E tier just because the camping was decent-ish. Really hard to rank for the camping. Zombies, we know what is zombies. We're not gonna talk about zombies in this game. But the multiplayer I think is where the game probably shine the most. It was full of hackers. Console and PC doesn't matter. It's crossplay, doesn't matter. It's just I'm not gonna give it F tier. Just multiplayer is not playable because they did Ricochet for Warzone, and yeah, just full of hackers, and it's just annoying. Multiplayer is just literally a worse version. This multiplayer was so much better than this one. I think we all could agree on that thing. So there's nothing that keeps me playing this. I've downloaded and I re-downloaded and blah blah blah. Nothing that keeps me playing this. All right. This was the ranking of the Call of Duty's games since the first Call of Duty ever. Let me know what you guys think about this list. If you guys disagree or agree, let me know in the comments. Of course, I'll be reading the comments like I always do. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. I love you guys so much, and see you guys recording. Peace.